Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be probably my most requested video, like no joke. I always get questions about how I do this. This video is going to be about winged liner and how to do it. So if this is interesting to you, please keep watching. Alright you guys, let's do this quick because my baby can wake up at any moment. So for the wing that I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to do 2 steps. It's going to ensure that it lasts all day long. My freaking cat is being annoying. It's going to ensure that it lasts all day long and that it stays super black and hopefully doesn't transfer at all. If I look over, I have my baby asleep right now. So I'm trying to do this before she wakes up. Okay, so I am actually going to first map out my liner with a gel liner. Okay, so I'm going to first map out my liner with gel liner. I don't prefer to have just a purely gel liner wing. I feel like those tend to transfer and aren't as sharp. So I typically go with this first and then I go over with a liquid liner. I feel like it's good to use a very small thin liner brush. This is from NYX. I think it's actually supposed to be for brows, but it's really pointy and like super thin. So I'm gonna map it out. You guys may hear my baby on the monitor. She's just kind of playing there, so I'm gonna try and get this done before she starts fussing. In my opinion, the best way to do a wing is to start from the corner of your eye here and go up to the tip of your brow. That's a really good way to map it out and try to make it even on both sides. So what I do is I take my angled brush with my gel liner and I start at the very corner here and I do a line going up towards the tip of my brow. Just like that. And the key with wing liner is you have to understand that sometimes it's just not going to turn out the way you want it to, and that's okay. You just have to wipe it off. It's just makeup, it will come off. So as you see the angled brush, I originally had it going like this. Now I'm gonna flip it and bring it back down on itself. And I'm not going to start at the very tip. I'm gonna start a little bit lower so that the tip stays nice and sharp. Just like that. And then I bring the tip just a little bit. Okay, like that. So now I'm going to just fill this in. It doesn't have to be perfect because I am going to go over and clean everything up and sharpen everything up with a liquid liner. So for right now, it's okay if your edges are not perfect or you want it to be sharper. I think that's a pretty good start. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to start here in the corner and go up towards the tip of my brow. Now I'm going to come back down on itself, across the lid. And then I just kind of flick a little bit. Now I'm going to fill it in. So I like using the gel liner first because it acts as a black base and it just really gives your liquid liner that staying power. But if you do it just like this on its own, I feel like it's just not sharp enough, so like I said, start in the corner, bring it to the tip of your brow, flip your brush, start a little bit lower than the tip that you just created, and bring it back. Now you go on with your favorite liquid liner. I'm going to use, for just video purposes, the NYC liquid liner. They actually do not make this anymore, but I have my own little stock. but go in with any liquid liner. I have the hard part done, so now it's gonna be just going back over it with this to clean it up and sharpen it. So just like that. And sometimes with wings, you just have to leave well enough alone. Even if it's a little bit off, it's better to just leave it because that's when we really mess it up. Going over everything I just did. Okay, so I feel like here they're pretty symmetrical. I think it's best that I just leave them. With the winged liner, it's really all about practice. I can't really stress that enough. There's still days where my liner just does not come out how I want it to, and I have to redo it, have to wipe it off and try again. It's just practice, practice, practice. Start with a black base. That's my biggest tip. I don't always start with gel liner first. I do that more if I know like I'm gonna be wearing it all day or I'm going out and I really want it to just stay perfect all day. But this is kind of just that really thorough way of doing it if you really want it to just be crisp and super black and last all day. Now I'm going to add lashes. So here's the finished look with my wings. I did do them a little bit bigger and more exaggerated today just for video purposes, so you could... My daughter's playing on the monitor. So you could see kind of the exaggerated motions of how I do it. You can definitely do it smaller, just don't bring the line as far out towards your brow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that this was informative for you and that you learned some tips and tricks on how to do this. Like I said, your biggest thing is just going to be practice with the wing. Some of us still, I know I do, have a hard time every now and then and I have to wipe it off. This was like actually a really nerve-wracking video to do because I don't even know if it's going to come out good myself. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.